Hey, it's good to see you again. Let's get into what comes with an optional patron and why I have it. For transparency, I am not sponsored or receiving any compensation by GammaGo in any ways to make this video. I bought the patron with my own money. GammaGo doesn't know or care that I'm making this video series, and all of my previous, current, and future thoughts about the game are my own. I could have put that last part in the beginning of this series if I thought about it, but it's too late to go back now, and I wouldn't want to make any changes to my first video I've uploaded on this platform anyways. It offers daily rewards that are account bound and can only be claimed once by any character you have. Every 30 days, the last reward is a random account bound amount that scales with your level. This will sometimes pop up on its own, but if it doesn't, you can just click on the daily rewards flashing thing under the map like I did. It's perfect timing for me to record this video, because as long as I log in every day and claim the rewards, I can get that mount before it resets. Otherwise, I'd have to wait another month for it, which wouldn't be the end of the world. I just would miss that opportunity for extra mount. So I would claim that first one here. If you open up the in-game shop, you get more daily and weekly rewards over here as well too. And just like the daily ones, they can only be claimed once on one character per day or week. So this character is going to get all of them. The rest of the 49 items, any other character that I make will get those same things. It's just the daily and weekly ones are hard reserved. You can only get them once. There's one item in particular I'm looking for here. There it is. The Satchel of Loyalty. It's a 32 slot bag that's going to help out a lot. Oh no, I selected the wrong one. Let's try this again. I can only claim this reward once. And I'm going to get all of the items. It's just not the item that I thought I was going to get. So we'll claim that one there. Nice little bag. You get some mail rewards too. So losing my place here. If you go to the intermediate pack purchase, you get another bag, 40 slot this time. That should be a pretty good start for this journey. You can buy more bag slots, but I'm not spending any more money on this game than I already have over the years. Bag space is a big thing in this game, so those two bags are amazing to start off with. If we close out of this a second here. But even though the bag space is kind of tight, it can be at times, the vendoring system is really nice in this game. All you do is open up the shop, go to any tab here, and you can sell any items right from there. Or one click to sell all your gray items, so you don't have to go to an NPC or anything like that. It's a really nice quality of life thing that this game offers. Go back in the mailbox. You get some mounts straight away, which will really help out a lot. They're nice because after you collect them, they go into your mounts tab on your character, and they don't take up any bag spots for you. There are no level requirements to get the first 60% mounts. So if you don't have the Patron, you have to farm up 2.5 platinum, which is the free in-game currency from doing quests and stuff. Every mount tier after that goes up in price and level requirements, but it's pretty easy to make money in this game just by playing the game and leveling. Some of the mounts require you to teach them how to be amphibious with the in-game money. But my favorite mount in the game that I've ridden is this Swift Dracoon's Rad Rider. Put that on my bars here. Gotta step outside. It's pretty cool floating motorcycle looking thing. It's 155% speed bonus, or it matches your fastest mount. There are no flying mounts in the game, but the fastest one in the game, let's see, forget where it is. There it is. You've got a floating one here. Put that right there. Kind of float around kind of elegantly there. But I just prefer the rider one because I love motorcycles. It just looks a bit cooler to me. But if they're going to give you one for free, I'll take it for sure. You get ascended weapons in the intermediate pack in the mail that scale with your level all the way to level 70. These are absolutely huge. These items mean you won't have to worry about weapon upgrades through most of your leveling time. I said most of the time because there might be some times in the game where you can get some new weapons or gear that are substantially better. But don't get rid of your ascended weapons because they will eventually outscale them in time. One of the big ones with this is when you get to level 48 and get access to that next expansion. I forget what it's called. And then all of your gear suddenly gets a lot better. And then level 50 is another huge one, but I'll talk about that later when I get there. Every calling gets different weapons that have their best stats, as well as a good amount of hit to help with hitting higher level mobs. Warriors get a two-handed sword. Clerics get a two-handed hammer. Mages get this ascended staff here. Rogues get a one-handed dagger and a one-handed axe, but they don't get a bow for any of the ranged builds that people might want to play. Every class gets the same amount of hit on these ascended weapons. So for the rogues, this number is just cut in half because you're going to equip both of them. And then primalists get two-handed axe. And these items are always the same every time you make a new character with the patron. For all of the other weapons and gear you'll get as you go, and especially if you don't have the patron, the game makes it very easy to see if something's an upgrade for you. Go on the character page and stats. Every calling has a main and offense stat highlighted that are the most important ones for them. Warriors' two best stats are strength and attack power. Clerics' two best stats are wisdom and spell power. And mages' two best stats are intelligence and spell power. You can see them highlighted here in an off color. There are some colorblind options in the UI, of course, if you have difficulty seeing those. So if you see an item with +1 intelligence and or +1 spell power, it's pretty much going to be an upgrade for you. Alright, now I gotta go back and claim all of my stuff. Now that I got my 2 bags, I can spam claim all of these. So we're just going to fly through this here. Take up the least amount of time as we can. Oh, not that. Back to the mailbox. This item, there's a mage spec I talked about in I think in the last video. The Mystic Archer is apparently terrible. That's their special bow. I'm going to unpack all of these items, and you'll see why I opened the bags first. But the dimensions are kind of like your houses or whatever. But the catch with those is you'll get like one chair from a mob or whatever, and they get one board or whatever, so it can take forever to get all your stuff. There's another mount. Some more dimension items. You get some cute little companions that follow you around if you'd like. And then even more dimension items. Just trying to make sure I didn't miss anything here. There's a lot of XP boosts and everything, and I'm going to use them a little bit later, around level 60 or so. Because early levels, you're just going to fly right by. I believe those are all the items I needed to open. Missed one. I missed two. There's an artifact. If you see a little shiny thing against a wall or a tree or something, run over and pick it up, because that's an artifact. When you complete this set, you get whatever reward there is there. Sometimes they'll have multiple slots for that item, so just put them in whichever one you want. Just to double check here. Get some more stuff there. More dimensions and artifacts. You cannot get enough. Let's see. I feel like I gotta be missing something here. Nope, that's all I got for you here today. This didn't run quite as smooth as I was hoping, but I only had one shot to open up all the items, and I went a little bit off the script, but next video is going to be the dimension, because that'll take quite a bit of time with put all those items in one at a time there. It's one of my least favorite things about the game, because it's so tedious with the huge amount of items that the Patron gives you. But of course I'm going to love showing that to you. The items after that will be a one at a time and a lot faster, but that initial push just seems like it takes forever. And then after that, I'll finally start my run to level 70. But I had to get a lot of early stuff out of the way, and I'm sure I explained it terribly. So, yeah, I'll take it easy. I'll see you next time.